today we are tuning Victor's EVO 9 RS. I don't know if you remember this. He had 62, 66, I think an ETS kit. I wasn't sure. And of course we built the motor, S3 cams, Haltech, 2.0, all the goodies. And I think he made but now he changed his setup. He changed his injectors to 2150s, and he's got Morrison Fab with a G35-1050, and that's what we're tuning today. And he's got a good fuel setup. He got the surge tank. Cool. Nice little setup, so you shouldn't worry about fuels right now. But we're aiming for like, mid 800s. This is a beautiful car. I think he had it for a very, very long time. And look at this RS interior. Really nice. Well, let's see what we can get him today. Although there was really nothing wrong with the way the car ran, Dylan's dyno doesn't really work well with the pickups that he has, the ignition coil pickups. So as you can see, the torque is a little messed up. But we got our baseline as far as everything else goes. I have a good data log, and we're going to continue tuning. And we're going to switch to the roller RPM sync instead of the ignition coil pickup. Nope, we got to do the roller.
I'm telling you.
This was a boost cut, but we're definitely on our way to making more power. This was around 42, 43 psi, and around 7,500 the boost just tapers down to like 32, 33. I am trying to figure out why, because the ECU is definitely not pulling anything. It's not boost cutting. It's not lowering any boost wastegates or PDIs. Just to make sure, I'm going to increase the ceilings, just making sure nothing in the background of the ECU is going on that's possibly stopping it. Same thing again. This is on an increased boost. This is around 45 and tapering down a lot, actually, like 32, 33. Same thing. I'm pretty sure now that it's not the ECU or the tune that's doing something. It's probably something physical. I'm going to lower the boost to see if it happens at a lower boost, and increase the timing instead and see what happens. On this run, I lowered the boost just so it stays, and increased the timing in certain areas. It was around 38, 40 psi, and then it tapered down to 36, so that's not much of a drop. And the boost held. I am suspecting now that it's probably the couplers. He's got couplers that he's been running for a while, and they're just not holding properly, and under pressure is probably expanding and letting go somewhere. So I'm going to try to see what the limit of those are in a little bit. If not, then I'll just roll it back to this setting. I tried to increase boost just a little bit, and it didn't work. It holds up to like a few hundred RPMs, a few thousand RPMs, and then it just lets go. Definitely needs to fortify the induction system. This is a really good turbo. I think it'll be easy 900 plus horsepower. The spool is great too, because he's only running like 30% wastegate. I'm not even trying to spool him. The Maybach really helps, and Morrison Fab came through with that manifold. It's flowing really, really well. Next thing we're going to do is retune after he fixes all the issues that we're seeing right now. Just going over everything. Victor actually does most of his own work. Yeah, I built the motor and we put the car together and everything. But he added the cluster, and he added recently, I think, the can switches, which now he can, up the boost and lower the boost on its own using the Haltech can system. It's really, really nice. He lives in Alabama, car enthusiast. He's military, and he's a really, really nice guy. And he helps all other people that he can around him, military or not. Just have to have an EVO. So this was a pleasure. He's my brother. We met, I think, like 6 years ago maybe, and we've been in touch, became like friends. And this is what this is all about. This is the cherry on top. Yes, I get to do what I love. I also make a little money on the side, but the connection that I'm making with really, really good down to earth people is the real reward here. And I take that to my grave. Like I think about these guys a lot, and we talk. I'm making new friends as we're going, as I'm in Georgia. So it's a positive all around experience for me in this field. More videos to come. I thank you guys again for watching, and please subscribe and be kind to each other.